Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 has officially been announced, and I, for one, am extremely excited. For you that don't know, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was my entire reason I got into Dragon Ball in the first place, and now that they're officially coming out with a new one, has got me more hyped than ever. However, with hype comes immense worry. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is a game that came before paid DLCs, season passes, and consistent updates. That's why I'm making this video about what I do and don't want to see in Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Number 1, an excessive amount of DLCs. I don't want to see a game such as Budokai Tenkaichi 4 nickel and dime me to pay for DLCs that don't need to be there, for characters and content that should have been allowed and there on the day of launch. Looking at you fighters in Xenoverse 2, if you're gonna follow up a game that is held so highly amongst the Dragon Ball fans on a pedestal that can't be touched by anybody, you can't start off with a revival of an immediate downgrade of missing content that was in the last copy of the game. I want to play from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Super in the base game with no DLCs of characters or their transformations missing. I'm okay with future stuff like things that haven't been put in the anime yet as DLCs or movies, but if I have a story mode of something like Frieza Saga and I don't get to play as Frieza first form or his transformations because he's locked behind a season pass, I'm gonna be furious. Number 2, the music. If you ask any Dragon Ball fan what the music was like in the game, they would have most likely tell you that the shit was fire. I mean, as soon as you load up Budokai Tenkaichi 3, you're met with some banger tunes. I'm not saying it has to incorporate the past game songs, but it's at least got to put some songs in the game that bring the hype as much as the last game's songs did. Number 3, story mode. We know it's gonna happen, and honestly, I don't care. I love it. Yes, Bandai, feed me the Dragon Ball story through a straw till the day I die. I would love to replay the Dragon Ball story in Budokai Tenkaichi 4, just like I like to play it in Budokai Tenkaichi 3 a few days ago even. I just finished the modded Budokai Tenkaichi 4. That's how fun it is to play these games in this series. I don't care where we would start. We could be starting in Dragon Ball for all I care. As long as it looks amazing as it did in the trailer, I'm strapped for the ride. Speaking of which, this leads me into the next thing on the list. Number 4, story mode animations. Most of you may not know because Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is the default game loved by everyone in the series. But besides being an upgraded version of Budokai Tenkaichi 2, Budokai Tenkaichi 2 and Budokai Tenkaichi 3 are very different in a weird way. Budokai Tenkaichi 2 has a far more animated story mode compared to Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Now the reason was limited time, space, and resources on a PlayStation 2 disc due to the increased roster and overall other animations throughout the game. I want you guys to go all out. Make the screen explode with beautiful animations like you guys did in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I want to be amazed on what I'm looking at on the screen. And from the looks of the trailer that they dropped, that's exactly what we're going to be getting. Number 5, multiplayer and I guess gameplay overall. This is the most important one of all. First off, I better have an option to do split screen multiplayer in my house if I want to play this with my friends at home. Secondly, I don't want the overall gameplay of Budokai Tenkaichi 4 to be different from Budokai Tenkaichi 3. What I mean from that is I want the controls to be similar to Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Not exact, but similar. It could be an upgrade, just I don't want a downgrade. I want combos to be different from each character in the transformations. I want different movesets on the transformations, like if I pick base Goku and he does the Kamehameha and Super Attack 1, and I transform him to Super Saiyan 3, he does Dragon Fist or Super Attack 1. You get what I mean? I also want my teams of 5. I don't want only 1v1s, I want a squad v squad, where you can switch with someone in your roster mid-fight. They get KO'd, it moves on to the next person. I also want the ability to fuse mid-fight, and hell, I would also like to see the team animations too. Like if you see Goku, Kid Gohan, and Adult Gohan, they do the family Kamehameha from the Broly movie. That would be sick. Alright, I think with that, as of this moment, that's all I have to put in this Budokai Tenkaichi 4 situation. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys.